Howdy. How y'all doing out there? Oh, there's quite a few of you in here already. What's up, everybody? Do a live. It's cold in my basement, man. We've got some mail to open up. And gotta find the right hole to put it in right there. So we'll get to this. But man, Mike, I don't know if I could take Ted. That would just be, it would be funny, but it would also be very awkward if somebody showed up and I'm just hanging out with my teddy bear. All right. What's up, y'all? Savage, go get yourself a van, man. You can do it. I'm sipping on a Tecate, y'all. I got a couple more in the cooler there. But just had some dinner. Had a, what was it? Pulled pork sandwiches and some macaroni salad. All right, let's get this stuff off of here. Don't know which ones to grab. Cheers. Trying to get this situation a little bit better. I feel like my camera's up higher than it usually is. Midwest Fire Photographer. Cheers. Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate the donation. Why does this not feel comfortable? Didn't do it while I was standing. All right. Now we might be ready. Holy shit, Glenn. Glenn, cheers, Glenn. Thank you for the donation. That is going to come in handy. So as we go, we ended up out April, and we put out 2 videos every week. So we upped the videos back up a little bit. And for May, we've got a big road trip coming up. So I'll do at least like 5 states. I think a couple of them that I haven't been to before or haven't camped in anyway. So we've got that coming up. So I've got a big trip coming up. Glenn, that will definitely help. I appreciate it. CGTI grad, let's talk tornado. So I figured you guys, I got quite a few messages asking if we were all right, because we did have some crazy tornadoes that ran right through my area. So the video that I actually have coming out on Thursday will be from that storm. I went into Iowa to try to head them off a little bit more. It was kind of meh. I didn't see much of the action, but my wife saw one of the funnel clouds. There was a tornado that was like 15 miles that way. It demolished a business that was kind of out in the country a little bit and came this way. She was able to see that one. And then there was a massive one that went through Omaha, which is right over yonder that way. And that one messed up a lot of stuff. Flair, I don't know if you guys know who Flair is. One of the OG local YouTubers, and his house got hit pretty bad. I think his house is fine, but his sheds and stuff got taken out. I'm pretty sure Heavy D, yes, Heavy D is out there right now. Flew his Chinook out, if you guys know who Heavy D is. So they're all up in that area of Omaha. So yeah, we got hit pretty hard around here, but luckily we were fine. We didn't have any kind of damage here. We had some storms and whatnot. And yeah, so we were in a tornado watch all day again today. So we've got other storms that are coming up. I'm going to try to get back out into those, but also trying to build a new bed for the back of the truck because I got a larger mattress. But I am incredibly unmotivated to do that, to be honest with you. So we'll probably get back to some camping. But I've got a video for you guys Thursday of a storm, and we'll probably have a couple more storm videos if I can get out in the next stuff that's going to be coming up. But you got to go searching for the naders. I mean, if you're out in the country, the thing is you can see them coming. Like, uh, if I was smart, I would have just watched some of the live feeds of where the tornadoes were at from some of the storm chasers. Like, it never crossed my mind to have that going in the rig. And I probably could have found some, but I was like, the storm was coming and I had camped the night before. So it's the video that just came out that was, I kind of got a little bit of overnight rain and stuff. That was the night before the tornadoes. And, I think maybe I cut it out of the video, but I talked about how there's more storms coming. So I wasn't sure what I was going to do. And I came home and I was drinking a cup of coffee and I was going to get ready to edit that video. And I was like, looking at the weather, I was like, man, there's going to be great storms today. I got to get out. I got to get out. So by that time, it was already afternoon. Like the storms were within like an hour or two. So I quickly, grabbed up a bunch of stuff, hit the grocery store, and I hit the road. And I was trying to get out to where like the storms would hit me at like six-ish o'clock, because that would give me time. And the tornadoes happened like before it crossed into the Iowa border. There was tornadoes in Iowa where I was camped at. There was a tornado that I'd have to look. Let me look at this and see if I can tell you where that was compared to where I was camping at for the video coming up. But oh yeah, that was close. Probably within like 30, 40 miles, something like that. I don't know. So there was tornadoes everywhere. But I'm still honestly, like, it sucks that everything happened, but I'm bummed that I didn't see it. Like, my wife saw one. I've never seen a funnel cloud that I can say was actually a funnel cloud. Never seen a tornado. So I've been really like, I really want to see a tornado, you know? Jason, yeah. Yeah, I follow Reed, so I should have checked him out when that storm was coming through. Crab rangoon stuff flying around. All right, let's open some mail here, y'all. We've got a letter. It's from Sioux Falls. There's no return address on it. Temp check. Right now, I think it's almost 70. I think it got up to 70 today. This is 79. It's probably like 65 in my basement. Well, this is a long one. No. Yeah, we're not gonna. This is some like spam stuff about the Antichrist and see Jesus. We're not reading that nonsense. That's in the trash. Travis Orton in the chat. Travis is in the chat. Shout out, little dude, turned 9 today. Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, kid. Thanks for the donation, Travis. Happy birthday, Ryan. I think it's Ryan. I would feel bad if I. Yeah, Ryan. Ryan Hall, y'all knows. I think I've watched some of his weather stuff. Julia, next video will be out Thursday. Robbie, you sent it a t-shirt. All right. Yeah, you put me on the spot, Travis. So I'm going to forget his name. Took me a second. GD, which do I like better, the truck or the van? And they both have their purpose, like I've said. The van is obviously way more comfortable to move around in. Like, it is a bigger space in there. And you've got just the open area and all the windows, and it's nice, but the van's not 4-wheel drive. It's very underpowered, et cetera, et cetera. Like, I mean, after doing this for a while, I slept in the truck a lot. This is kind of, this is my first van. So honestly, I feel like van life is a thing because it works well. So, like having a four-wheel drive, like a true four-wheel drive van is probably the ultimate rig. I mean, unless you get like a suburban or something, but suburbans are you don't have the amount of room that you have inside of a full-size van. The van is very comfortable. Nate Snyder, Midwest Fire Photographer. Thank you for the donation. Nate Snyder. Wrote it down. Savage Grammy. Yeah, Foresty Force's van is that's like a perfect van. If you really wanted something taller, you could put a taller roof on it. I think it's good the way it is. Like ultimately, like that's a perfect van. The only thing that you could really get make it better and really depends on what your personal preferences, but like putting a solid front axle under it, a solid axle swap instead of the IFS, but you'd have to lift it a lot more and it's not going to be as good on the highway, but it'd be better off road. But like that thing's going anywhere my truck could go and probably more. I bet that's got a shorter wheelbase than my new truck. Yeah, my van is not it's not an off-road van. We'll take it down gravel roads to get to a campsite, but like that's not the type of van that I would go. I don't know. Like it's more of a highway van. It's a cruiser. It's chill. I'm gonna try to keep it really nice. The old truck is still in the driveway. It'll make a comeback one of these days. The goal is to at least get it running at some point this year. And then I'd like to change up the camp situation on the back of it, but I need to get it running. I'm tired of it sitting in the driveway. Mad Jack. Cheers, Mad Jack. Thank you for the donation. Lon, cheers, Lon. Appreciate the donation. Yeah, love the van the way it is, the truck the way it is. Appreciate that. Like I said, I'm gonna build a new bed, and I went and bought wood to build a wider bed frame, um, just a few inches because I'm gonna go from like a 24-inch wide mattress and I 30-inch wide mattress. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna make a wider bed or whatever. It needs to be a little bit taller to clear the fender properly and all that. And like, dude, I didn't get nothing for wood. Like, I'll show you guys when I finally get to that video, but basically nothing, dude. Like, I could hold the whole bundle of wood in my hands like this, and I had two little pieces of like pre-cut plywood that they had. It was $200, and it was all builder grade pine, nothing fancy. A couple of pine, like a trim strip that was it's like an inch and 3/8 by like an eighth of an inch or a quarter inch. Just a couple of strips. Like it was ridiculous. I cannot believe how expensive wood still is. Uh, it's stupid, but what do you do? GYF 6S, yeah, tires aren't easy to spend money on either, but I feel like you get the use out of this stuff, just like I know I'll get the use out of the bed, and it'll be nice to have it fit appropriately. It'll be really nice to have a wider mattress. I did get one. I think it's like an inch thicker. Also, it's still just foam, but it's gonna help a lot, and it'll just be more comfortable. It'll give me more space underneath, so it just is what it is. Badgerton, cheers, yeah. Appreciate the donation. The Silverado will come back. Eventually, we'll get it finished, fixed up, and it's just chilling in the driveway. I haven't robbed too many things off of it. Like we used the bed, and then I took the tailgate strap off, and that's really like the only stuff that I've robbed out of that truck. Uh, I don't know. Might take the lights out of it. I know you guys want better lights. I bought some new lights that they didn't turn out to be bright enough, so I returned them. But I was looking for like an LED strip that had it's like color, it's like white instead of just seeing all those little LEDs. So it gives you more of a good glow, but you can get a good light out of it. But the stuff that I found so far has not worked. So I might end up stealing those out of that truck before we go on this trip that I got coming up. Jessica, mix all the hot sauces and try it. Oh man, there are some hot ones though. Like it would just be a hot mess. Like you wouldn't, I'd be able to use like one drop of it. I've got a couple of sauces over here that we haven't tried yet because I've got that flatline one and I'm just like I haven't felt like I had the right opportunity to try that. And I want somebody else to do it with me. So 6-inch mattress, the 100K is going to your head. I'm pretty sure I got a 6-inch. I think what I had in there, maybe what I had was 4 inches. I don't know. Yeah, I got a 6-inch, medium density foam. It's a piece you can go on Amazon, and I've said this before. I think you can go on Amazon and you can search up like furniture foam. And so these are just like pieces of foam that you would use to make a couch cushion with. So you can buy, multiple sizes, and typically like your couch is wide enough to sleep on. So they sell it in like 24-inch width, 30-inch width. Maybe they have one that's wider, and then you can get it like comes pre-cut in like a 7 or 8 foot length or whatever. So they're perfect for mattresses. And you can get it in multiple different thicknesses, a few different densities. And for what you're getting, it's incredibly reasonable. The mattress that I put in the van, uh, that was a larger one because I couldn't find the appropriate thing locally, and I was just trying to get something in there. So I went to, where was it, Target, and I bought an actual like foam mattress, and it was stupid expensive. And then I ended up cutting like a foot off one side of it, and I had this leftover foam, which I should have probably saved and like made cushions or pillows out of. But now that I think of it, yeah. Mick McGrath, have I ever had diarrhea while I was camping? Can't say that I have. Honestly, can't say that I have. I would probably go home if I could, if you could hold it long enough, or go sit at a gas station. I don't know. It depends on what you're doing, but no, I've never had that issue. I have pretty good iron guts. All right, Amazon package, y'all. Emilio, cheers, Emilio. Thank you for the donation. Alex, we could probably get back out to do some hammock stuff. We've only done a couple of those videos. Just says enjoy your gift. Camel jerky. We've got some other jerky over there that we haven't tried yet. That was the night that I ate the tarantula. What is that? That's python jerky. We've got camel jerky. I'll try it. Might just have to do both of these in the same video or something. Take these with me. These will be good to take on the trip. Yeah, ingredients: camel, brown sugar, teriyaki sauce. Yeah, straight up camel. I'm curious where the camel came from. Like, I don't know if that's something that they grow, that they grow around places for meat. We'll try it. Camel. Yeah, it doesn't say who sent that in. Just says enjoy your gift. Well, I appreciate the camel jerky. Joe, Jacob, you said 5 different jerkies. Okay. We've got a couple more down here. Holy shit, Jacob. Thank you for the donation. Gary, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it, guys. All right. Well, if you sent more jerky, that's got a license plate in it, I can feel. This might be one. Mainly for you grow camels. Oh God, what is this? Oh, I don't know if I can do this. Black scorpion. Jesus, I thought the tarantula was bad. The homie Kelvin said that he'll eat the tarantula. We just got to get him out on a camping trip. Jesus, Jacob. Fucking scorpion. This has got to be another one. Yeah, this is Amazon. Spam is great. I don't know what you guys are talking about over there. Think of it as a skinny crawfish. I mean, from understanding the tarantula after you eat it, like there isn't a whole lot of taste to it. It's more of a mind over matter thing, but Jesus. I need a couple more beers before we try that. Is there another one? Stink bug? Dude, I have not eaten that. What? Amazon. They're off Amazon. Stink bug. There's 5 stink bugs in here. Oh, I wish Kelvin was here right now. All right, and what is this? Rocky Mountain oyster jerky. That doesn't sound bad, dude. I'll eat those. Literally the balls sound the best at this point. But I've had Rocky Mountain oysters before. I can't say I've ever had it in jerky. Oh man. Well, is that all of it then? Probably. Oh God. I think if I was going to try one of these though tonight, I'd probably want to try the stink bug. Oh God. Oh, it's a stink bug, not a stick bug. Stink bugs. It's like a roach, dude. That looks like a roach. Comes from Thailand. This is an Asian forest scorpion. Jeez. You're killing me, Smalls. Blood red hyena. Yeah, it's like an LA Beast challenge for sure. I don't know if I've seen him eat bugs like this. Maybe he has a long time ago. Man. Eating good this weekend. Make some stink bug ramen. Oh. Well, yeah, but the stink bug is gonna be smaller, dude. That's like, these are at least they feel way smaller. We'll stink bug burrito. Oh man. Like just put all of this, get the tarantula, put all 3 of them in a burrito. I don't think I'd be able to get through it straight up. Oh. Oyster jerky. And well, we've got the camel jerky. Man. You gotta draw the line at stink bug. Man. Yeah, I don't know. The jerkies look fine. This looks terrible. Oh, I wish Kelvin was here right now because he'd try all 3 of them with me. If there was somebody else with me, like it would be a whole lot easier to try it. Do it at the same time. Greg, I know Greg wouldn't do it. Man. Well, I appreciate it. We might try one of these later. I don't know. It's giving me like sending shivers up my spine. If you eat a stink bug, you'll stink. I can't say that I've ever like I would know what one was if I saw it. Crack one open and get a whiff. I don't think Mrs. Quady's gonna do any of that stuff. She'd probably try the jerky, but I know she ain't gonna eat no bugs. All right, let's grab something else to move away from the bugs there for a second. All right, this one comes from R. Kronk out of Beacon Falls, Connecticut, and it says Fragile on here. Got a Fragile sticker. Rub on a stink bug. Oh god. All right, we got a note here. Hey Quady, glad to see you enjoyed the hot tom oil. Oh, this might be from the same person. Just sending a few things I hope you'll enjoy. Keep up the great videos. So there was somebody had sent in, maybe it was Rob, sent in the it was like a hot tomato sauce oil. That's a big old bottle of truff. Got a big bottle of truff, black truffle hot sauce. So I've had some of this in a little bottle. Thank you for sending that in. That's good stuff. That is good stuff. That's a big old bottle. Black truffle infused hot sauce. This stuff is good. It's a really like dark, earthy flavor. We've got a Royal Crown sticker. That's rad. Haven't had an RC Cola in a long time. Let's see. A few more swasses. Oh, and I've had some of this stuff. So I've had these two. So this is Melinda's hot sauce. We've had some of these recently. And these are great. The black truffle one's good. But I don't know. I don't think I had the green sauce in that batch. So we've got some green sauce that we'll try. And then we got a license plate in here. Connecticut plate. Check that out. That's an old one. Doesn't say a date on there. Like there's no sticker on it. That's cool. Thank you. I'll get a plate sent back to you, Rob. Got to keep the address. All right. Make sure I remember that. Thank you, Rob. RC Cola. Man, it's been a while since I've had any of that. Oh, if I gotta, we can stick it on the little cooler down there. I haven't put any stickers on the little cooler for a while. The Green Melinda's is bomb. I was about to try to take a drink of that like it was a beer. Yeah, I'll have to try that. I went through the other ones already because they were a smaller bottle. Got any spots? We got one back here. Stick it on there. That is a sticker. Yeah. Better get up and do this or I'm gonna mess it up. We're gonna put it like all the way over to the side though. I'm trying to not waste any space. There we go. Eat it with some scorpion pepper cheese. I'll have to look for an RC, dude. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've had any of those. You guys don't see this cooler very often. It's got all the stickers on it. That's a good one. That was sent in a long time ago. This is another Walmart cooler like the blue one that I have. Just a little one, though. Green sauce on the stink bug. Oh, man. We might try one. Like I said, I'd definitely rather do the stink bug just because it's the smallest thing. Split that scorpion with Kelvin. Man, I didn't realize RC was still so cheap. Honestly, like I feel like it's been so long since I've even seen it. Maybe we don't have much of it around here. We've got to though. Like I don't know. I just don't look for it. Do a shot. I don't know if I have any liquor. Oh, there's a bottle of Fireball upstairs. We still got some of the purple gin too. Do it live. Man, we might do, like I said, we might do that. You gotta wait till the end though. You're gonna have to stick around and wait for it. Rotten crotch. I think the stuff tastes just fine. I just haven't had it in a long time. Yes, I mean, I can read. Do I read very often? Probably not. No, it's been a while since I've read a book. I've read plenty of books, but it's been a long time. I think the only books that I own are like I've got a few novels from Chuck Palahniuk. He wrote the Fight Club book before it was a movie. He's got some really weird stuff. Camping Man, the merch is still coming. I messaged my designer today, so like that stuff's in the works. It's gonna take longer than I expected, so tis what it is. Any stealth campers coming up? Probably not anytime soon with the trip that I've got coming. No, not unless like I just park on the side of the road, but um, nothing planned. I do have a bunch of I've got like 3 different good spots, but just haven't done them. Don't have them done yet, but motorcycle camping that'll come up eventually. Like feel bad that I haven't got the bikes out yet. And I talked to my guy because I need to get the exhaust pipe fixed on the one, and I was gonna take it to him like 2 weeks ago on a Monday, and something else came up, and like just haven't gotten out there yet. 402 Ventures, yeah, I saw your message. I'll get him. I'll get him from you eventually. I feel like it's one of those things that if I come get them, they're just gonna sit there forever, and I'm not gonna do anything with them. I feel like I want to get the TV for the van first, so I have a reason to come get them. Glenn stealth camp at a nursing home. That would be kind of cool. I could probably get away with that. Like you can camp, I wouldn't call it camping, but like if you're stealthy, depending on the size of the hospital, like you can get away with sleeping in a hospital parking lot. Because there's people there 24/7. So it's not going to look, your vehicle isn't going to look that out of place. Just like a nursing home, but I don't know. I feel like the nursing home you need to take the van, but people are going to notice the van. Spam fried rice. I could try that. Chris K, I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, the Melinda sauce is good, y'all. Let's get into something else. This is Amazon also. Danny Lopez camping near a Bigfoot sighting. We had a Bigfoot conference, I think it was last weekend. Yeah, I think that was right when the storms were happening. So I was out trying to find the storm. Oh, this is more jerky. This must be the last one. Yeah, here's a note. Quady wanted to send some more snacks for tonight's stream. Lady Quady gets to pick your treat. Just pick one. Love to see the rest in future camping videos. All right, so there's another jerky in here, I guess. Yeah, I guess I could. I guess the missus can pick one. She'll maybe be a bit more gentle on me. Oh, kangaroo jerky. Do they just grow kangaroos for their meat? I wish they said where they came from. I mean, it's distributed out of, this one says out of Rhode Island. I wonder if these are the same. Yeah. So these all, well, no, this, yeah, Newport. Yeah, these all come out of Rhode Island. I'm curious where their meat comes from, dude. Camel, kangaroo, Rocky Mountain oysters. Well, it's easy to get cow balls. Like, where do you get a kangaroo that you're going to slaughter up and make jerky? That doesn't look bad, though. I'll try that, too. Well, I appreciate it, Jacob. We'll try something. We'll try one of the bugs at some point tonight. You guys are just going to have to wait for it. You just, like, I feel like the jerky's not going to taste crazy, but all right. My wife will probably want that. Jacob, you just won't see me suffer, don't you? Put some hot sauce on it. Gail Swift, thanks for subscribing, Gail. Appreciate it. Sherry Brown, grow kangaroos, raise kangaroos. I mean, you're growing them, right? Like, you're growing them till they get to a certain size. So you can say you grow cows if you want, dude. Imagine an old farmer dude be like, "Yep, grow cows." Instead of I raise livestock, I grow me some cows. Oh, yo. What's your guys' opinion on like I said, I'm gonna rebuild the bed in the back of the truck. Should I stain everything gray again? I feel like I mean gray is obviously gonna be the thing that matches in there because everything is kind of black and gray. But I also thought doing like, I don't know if I'd want to do black because that just gets rid of all the grain. But I thought doing like a dark brown, like a rich mahogany, a natural brown. But the gray looks good. Yeah, Jason, the gray looks good. And you can put any colors in there, like, and it's not going to look funny, but stay gray. No black. No, black would be too much. Black, gray, and white. I see you getting go thinks dark stain would look all right. Neon green. Oof. It's such a toss up between gray or like a good dark natural brown. But then there's also some grays that have like a little bit of blue in it. So I thought that would be kind of cool, but forest green wouldn't be terrible. Like we're talking stain. I'm not going to just put paint all over the wood. Like I want to be able to see the wood grain. So it's got to be a stain color. Yeah, Thomas, gray matches everything. That's why I went with gray the first time, but I was just thinking of something different. It's too bad you couldn't get like the bed rug and the headliner in the truck. Like, too bad you can't order that stuff in different colors. You could really make a cool truck camping rig if you could like pick your own carpet and headliner color back there. Obviously you could do that all yourself at some point aftermarket, but you could just order it from the companies. I mean, they're doing all of it anyways. Like, why doesn't Bedrug? Maybe Bedrug does offer other colors. But Like if you could get more green in there, that would be cool. I don't mind forest green, but everybody says gray. We'll probably just do gray. Deal Delon 77 hired interior designer. That'd be hilarious to go to like some interior design company and walk in there and start talking to them, be like, I got this room and all this stuff, and then take them out and show him the back of your truck and be like, all right, go at it. That'd be hilarious. Oh, they'd probably be so mad at you for wasting their time. Yeah, it's probably gray. Probably gray. Black and orange. Like Harley. Dude, I like Harleys, but I'm not a big, huge fan of the black and orange stuff. Like, it's iconic, but it ain't my cup of tea. Walnut center with maybe a blonde maple trim. See, they would look cool, but you're getting over. You're. I guess I could stain the trim a different color, but I don't know. That wouldn't look bad either. It'd be cool to find somebody that could like locally they could do really good engraving and have the wood, have the trim, like have it engraved. That would be kind of neat. Or burn it. It could burn it. I could do like a I could burn the wood and then put a gray stain on it, burn it, sand it, and then put a gray stain on it because that does change the way that grain looks. Hmm. Kyle Enstrom, I think we have Utz potato chips. I'm pretty sure I've had some on a video. I may have been somewhere else though. Barry Toller, you sent a box of mail? I'm pretty sure I got it down here. Yeah, I do. We'll get to that. That's probably the biggest one down there. It was going to be the last one I opened up. Deal on 77, the colors for my merch. My merch is probably just going to be black and gray to start with. Like we talked about a bunch of other colors, but then one of the designs that we had been looking at, there was a like the colors weren't bad, you know, they were there, and I will use this design and those colors at some point. But I feel like me putting out, you know, like the first thing is all colorful. Like, how often do you guys see me wear anything but black and gray, you know? So I feel like, you know, even with the hats, so the stuff is probably going to be, it's going to start that way, very tame and basic. Peanut butter and bologna, I could try that. Uh, what wasn't it, is that the Elvis sandwich? Is that peanut butter and bologna, or is that peanut butter and bananas? Bologna. Ray Perry. Yeah, I'm just gonna. It's gonna be. It's probably gonna end up almost looking the same. It just needs to be a little bit bigger in all directions to fit appropriately because that bed's out of the old truck and the wheel well heights are different and stuff like that. See, and Sherry says go brown. I don't know. I don't know. Big Mac tacos. Ooh, that sounds good too. Some of that Big Mac sauce. Shit, I'd have to go to McDonald's and just get the Big Mac sauce from them. Big Mac tacos, peanut butter and tuna. I'm pretty sure I've had that before, honestly. Not on a video, but ham and cheese is great. Peanut butter jalapeno poppers, that doesn't sound bad. I've had hamburgers and stuff with peanut butter on it. You know, if you've never done it before, it does sound kind of weird, but peanut butter kind of goes with a lot more stuff than you'd think. So that doesn't sound bad at all. Big Mac sauce is just Thousand Island dressing. Is it though? There's something else in there. I don't think it's just straight up Thousand Island. More, will I be able to sit up if the bed is higher? It needs to be like maybe an inch at most. So that with the fact that my mattress is a little thicker, like right now, like when I'm sitting in there, like I'm not just completely hunched over, but I'm not like sitting super straight up either. And a lot, I'm leaning back or whatever. So if I'm in there and I got my hat off, like I'm right there. Um, I don't think it's going to be bad. And if it's bad, then I cut it down and I figure something else out. Uh, but I am going to lose just a little bit of headroom. Brian K. Yes, that's actually like I should write it down. It's something that I want to do. That would be easy to do. Spam musubi. There's a uh, there's a Hawaiian restaurant. Well, it's I don't know. Yeah, I guess you'd call it a restaurant. I don't know if it's kind of a fast food ish type joint, but there's a Hawaiian place that opened up, and they sell musubi. I haven't tried it yet, but definitely got to try that. Chad's World using the new light deficient night. That wouldn't suck. I need to take the big rods with me and go catfishing. Uh, I don't know if like I might be able to get out this week and do that. Yeah, we'll see. That'll work perfectly for night fishing though. Like, and it might actually the light might pull the bait in towards the bank too. So it might help. Nooner 13, you can definitely send me some pretzels if you'd like. I'd check them out. Jacob Hamilton. Yeah, I gotta try it. I have not tried it yet. CAG Entertainment. It's like spam. I don't want to call it sushi, but it's like kind of like put together almost like a sushi roll. You have a piece of like fried spam usually. There's like a bed of rice, and then yeah, I believe you wrap it in a piece of seaweed like you would sushi, or close to that. Um, so it's kind of I don't know. It's like spam and rice. Macaroni and cheese with scrambled eggs and pepperoni. I don't know. Cheese and macaroni and cheese and eggs together. You like scramble the eggs first and just mix it all together. Then that probably wouldn't be terrible. Like you can make a burrito out of that. Shit, at that point, I'd want to put hash browns in it. Kyle, I don't know if I've been to Erie, Pennsylvania. I don't think so. I don't think I've been to Pennsylvania. Clark's Adventures Outdoors. I thought about getting a portable AC. I thought about it. I almost bought that. I don't remember what the name of the thing is, but when I went to Overland Expo like 2 years ago, they were selling there. I almost bought one. Uh, but I don't know. I can do a lot of suffering for $2,000 or whatever they cost at this point. So I'd consider it, but I don't know. I also don't really, I've survived this long without one. Why do it at this point? Yeah, Zero Breeze, I think is what the brand was. Put the yolk in with the cheese. I don't know, breakfast burritos. Like, it doesn't sound terrible. Dane, no, I probably won't be at that Overland Expo. I'll probably be close to it though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the Zero Breeze. Icy Breeze, I think, is Icy Breeze is the one with the cooler. Like I could try that. Like I can make my own one of those. And sometimes at home, if I'm in the garage, I just got a 5-gallon bucket and I've got these ice packs. Like, and oh, where are they at? Shaking up my beer. There's a couple of ice packs, and I'll put like you set that down in a 5-gallon bucket, and I got a little uh a vent that comes out of the bottom, and then on the top I've got a hole cut in, and I set a fan on it. And one of these, depending on how warm it is, it'll last a couple hours, and I've got a couple of them. So like if I'm hanging out in the garage and it's warm, I can do that. But like this isn't going to stay frozen if I take it to a campground and then go do that. It'll be unfrozen 5 minutes. So if you're going to do that, like you'd want a cooler that's completely packed full of ice. But I could try to make my own little like portable AC. when I bought the truck shell, when I went down to Texas and bought that shell, he gave me a little window air conditioning unit that he had mounted in a tailgate panel. So I've got that. We might try using that at some point, like build a thing. But obviously, I'm going to have to be somewhere where I plug in. Like, I'm never going to carry a generator around or anything that could run a unit like that. So, I mean, it would be really nice to have AC, but it's also like I can survive without it too, you know. Plan on any ice fishing trips this summer? I don't think so. McCampy camper, cheers. Kyle, how many miles on the new truck? I do my dang old phone, people. Where'd I put my phone? Am I losing it? Oh, it's right here. Dirt. I tell you exactly. I like the Ford Pass app, you guys. You know, it's pretty cool that you just get that with the vehicle. 12,846 miles so far. And I got a quarter tank of gas. 139 miles to empty. Got a quarter tank of gas in my new E-Class. Peter Piper Pizza. The outdoor cheapskate. Yeah, that's, you know, like I'm going south. I'll be going south on this trip, so I might get into some hot weather, you know. But we'll see, you know. We'll just see what happens. I've had some hot nights that I can't sleep very well. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it will eventually try one of the battery ones or whatever, the Zero Breeze. There's got to be a couple others on the market at this point, but J-Lo, nope, definitely not selling it. McHappy Camper, you got a Sprinter? Oh, outdoor cheapskate. It gets very humid here in Nebraska. 80, 90%, whatever. Like you're just standing there, you know, dripping, but you're dying because it's not evaporating off of you like it's supposed to. I'll be in Arizona probably at some point. At that point, I'll have air conditioning, but Ernie, we'll get my bicycles are down here. Oh, eventually we'll get to that too. All right, let's grab another one here. Oh, this is from, I believe it's another YouTube channel. Shane and Amber Morton, Ambi Eats. I'll do this without showing the address. There's a couple of packages in here. Hey, Quady, a while back we sent you a big spicy pickle. That made it into a video. So I thought of you when I seen this. Thanks for the great videos. Appreciate you. Shane Morton, Ambi Eats YouTube channel. Yeah. If you guys can see that. He sent in stuff before. Ambi Eats. You can check out that YouTube channel. I don't know if this is what that is. Spicy pickles, like the big pickles, are pretty decent. I think I might have put that in like some tuna or something that I made. I can't remember. It's been a while. This looks interesting. I've had Frank's before, but I've never seen this. Frank's Red Hot Dill Pickle. I've never seen that. We use Frank's a lot, like when we make fish. When I catch fish and we make fish, you could do like a Frank's bath. Like people do it on wings and all that type of stuff. It's a good sauce that isn't like super, super spicy. I don't know if there's something in here or not. This is just stuffing. Dang old. Oh yeah, there's something in here. I saw these today and I almost bought a bag of them. Doritos Fiery Mango. Check that out. We'll definitely try that. I saw them at the Casey's today and I was like, do I buy a bag of those or not? Fiery Mango, yeah. Baja Fiery Mango. These are the looks, it looks great. It doesn't tell you what it is. Flavored with natural flavors. That's it. Yeah, we'll give that a whirl. We'll definitely try the pickle sauce. I don't know if I've ever seen a pickle flavored hot sauce before. I tried the pickle beer. I think I tried pickle beer on one of the live streams and I couldn't do it. But yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. This is just packaging, right? Yeah. I'll put this back in here. Don't want to crush some chips. Select Adventures. Yeah, get out there and do it. You can do it. We'll just leave this right here. You don't need a ton of stuff, you know. Ultimately, you just need food, water, and shelter. So a place to sleep that's comfortable. Like I like the vehicles because it's comfortable inside. You know, you're not in a tent, but like they make some pretty nice tents these days too. So don't think you need to have a vehicle to go camping either. You know, if you just want to get back out there, grab a tent. Nooner, it should be in the video. It should be in the description. Adventure Wisco, yes. I got to make sure my raccoon doesn't get too close, though. Burn his little fur off. Quady caveman, nice. Pickle hot sauce on a tuna sandwich, that sounds great. I wouldn't even have thought to put it on tuna. That sounds great. Morty, hammock is better than the tent. I mean, that all depends on the person, 100%. Like, some people aren't going to be able to fall asleep in a hammock or be comfortable in there. But I enjoy hammocking. The only thing that sucks with a hammock is like with a tent, you can have all your junk and your gear in there with you. It usually doesn't work in a hammock. So you have something, you'll have to have your something hanging there. Or I guess if you're close to your vehicle, junk can be in your vehicle. But so that is the plus side of a tent, is you have a lot of room to store crap. Michelle, when are the raccoon tattoos coming? I don't know. I sent a couple of them to my wife the other day, and she just laughed at me. Tattoos are one of those things that I'm just like, all right, I'm going to go get one. It's not like, I think I'm going to spend this money on a tattoo. It's like, all right, I booked a tattoo appointment, so we're doing it. But I don't know. I've been thinking about getting another one. The problem is, like, I've been trying to get back to Las Vegas to get one of my leg finished, or like get it done wrapped around or whatever. So I've been like, it's been harder for me to try to want to go get another tattoo anywhere else. And then that just means I have to make it all the way to Vegas. Ernie, it's like 75 degrees out. Not bad. Jacob Hamilton flying to Vegas for Cinco de Mayo. That doesn't sound terrible. I got invited to a car cruise with the van, and we're doing that. Although I think that's on the 4th. Maybe it's on the 5th. I should probably look, but uh no, it's on Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, it's on the 5th. So it's called the Underappreciated Survivors Cruise. So it's like cool old school cars that uh like weren't like super, like they weren't the fancy cars, like it wasn't the Mustangs or the Camaros or whatever, which there might be some there, but it's like those underappreciated cars from 20 years ago or whatever. Like I don't know what's all going to be there, and they're good clean examples. And so I got invited to go to the cruise, so we're heading out for that. I'm undecided if I'm going to film all that, but there should be some cool vehicles there for sure. It'll be rad for sure. It will be rad. I'm dreading the bugs over here, but are you up there listening, Jess? What are you gonna? He said you get to pick what I eat. All right, we got another package. This is also Amazon, obviously. Sometimes I'm looking at these for like an address, and it says all over that it's from Amazon. Ooh, we got ourselves some ramen. Hudak ramen. I believe I've had some of this stuff before, and this is the spicy chicken. I'll probably take this with me on my big adventure coming up. Does it say who it's from? Not sure if you tried these yet, but they got a slight kick to it. I've also ordered the carbonara for you. Less spicy and more flavorful. Enjoy your videos. Hopefully these will end up on one. From Arnold. Thank you, Arnold. I don't know if the carbonara, and maybe that's something else that we've got down here, or maybe did somebody send me carbonara? Maybe. I feel like I'm getting to the point where, you know, I don't know how many actual camping videos are on the channel, but there's like 600 something videos on the channel. Like I'm forgetting a lot of the stuff that I've made before. My wife has asked me like, have you made this or have you made this? Like I was questioning myself the other day if I had made spaghetti in the Instant Pot, and it took me a while to remember the video where I made it. But appreciate the ramen. So some of you have asked for a cookbook, which like I could do one, uh, but it'd be cool if like I would be smart for me to go through and like if I could make a searchable PDF or something like, or a Excel spreadsheet of all the stuff that I've made. Because sometimes I'll think like there's been a few times where like, oh, I could make this, and then I'm like, oh shit, I made that already. Try not to repeat too many meals over and over again. Spicy ramen burrito time. We could definitely do that. We'll definitely make some ramen burritos within the next month's worth of videos. Ramen and like, yeah, we'll do it. I think the last ramen video we did was maybe the Uh, the ramen with like the mayonnaise packets in it. Adventure Wisco, only beer for dinner one video. Like make a beer protein shake. I don't know if YouTube would appreciate that. Fireside, I keep harassing the missus about letting me get a raccoon. It's also one of those things that I'd just be like, we got a raccoon, and I bring it home. And then she'd just hate me for a while until she fell in love with the raccoon, which may take a few months. And then she would love it reluctantly without ever giving it too much touch affection. And then she would bawl like a baby when it was gone. Just like the dog that we had. Yeah. She's back there. She's upstairs trying to deny it. Fireside. Yeah, they said that like the average raccoon is like a 2-year-old, basically. Like they're just as capable of the mischief and they can climb better and they're fairly smart. Robbie M, I've had some of the Steve-O sauce. Joe, we just make super spicy ramen and beer milkshakes. A ramen shake. Just grind it all up. Trash can burritos are where it's at, man. Samuel Ark, that's what I had, was a Chihuahua. Taco Cheese. His name was Taco when we got him, but he forever became his taco. He was known as Taco Nacho Cheese, just Taco Cheese, and sometimes we just called him Bitch Face because he would be a bitch, you know. But fucking Taco Cheese was awesome. I could not do a pet pig. They're cool, but I wouldn't want one. A Wasky review. I'm not huge for like liquor and stuff. Like I could try whiskeys, but I wouldn't want to try one. I guess I could just buy little shooters, but like I wouldn't want to go buy a bottle of whiskey because like I would never drink it. I'd end up with a cool liquor cabinet full of whiskey, but it would all be for naught because like I just don't drink a lot of hard liquor. Like I'll do a mixer here and there, but I'm good with straight beer. The missus is down here. She has made her appearance. Ramen water with a shot of gin. That sounds horrible. Spicy ramen water. Jeanette, get a cat. I think we've talked about it before. My wife is scared of cats. She's a scaredy cat of cats. She's scared of cats. I don't know. I've seen her interactions with cats, and I don't know. She'd probably have a better time with a squirrel. Shush. Goldfish, but I suppose you could take a goldfish camping, but I also don't think that's probably a good idea. Taking my goldfish. Yeah. It'd be like when Ricky on Trailer Park Boys had the goldfish, Orangey, and they went out and got drunk, and like he gave Orangey a bunch of shots or something, and his goldfish died. It'd be like that. Barbara, we've been married for this year. It'll be 14 years this fall. Orangey, yes. Trailer Park Boys is like, I don't care who you are, that is an amazing television series.
It is funny.
My wife would have never ever
I thought it was ridiculous.
Ever picked that on her own, and then she watched it, and then like she's quoting it. We call each other names from that show like literally every day. We haven't watched it in a long time, but my wife ended up watching the whole thing. Thought it was hilarious, also, and we went and saw him perform in Kansas shortly before Jim Dunsworth died, Mr. Leahy. Hash coins, yeah. Crushed it, get a bush baby. That would be cool. I don't know if they're legal here or not. Like, I don't know the legalities of an animal like that. It's not Rocket Appliances. I've watched Letterkenny. I've watched Letterkenny before. That's a good show too. The what is it? That's on Hulu. I probably haven't watched a lot of it because we have commercials on Hulu. Like, we didn't pay for the extra thing, so commercials annoy the hell out of me. So I don't watch anything on Hulu. A monkey, like, you can have a monkey in Nebraska. If I had a monkey, I could probably get into our drag strip for free. They always want a monkey there. They had a monkey come in once, and like, if you know anybody with a monkey, go to I-29 drag strip. They would gladly accept you to come in with your monkey. Oh, well, we're gonna do a whiskey review at some point in some upcoming videos. I just got the approval to drink somebody else's
I
whiskey.
told them to make you clean up your own vomit.
Oh God, I would never take it that far. I got a pretty cool trip coming up. I think you guys are gonna dig it. Hermit crab. The homie Greg's got. Don't they have hermit crabs? I think they do still. Yeah. Like I didn't realize Brian Waters got a 250. Doesn't surprise me at this point. He wanted that camper, and he was getting rid of the topper because he wanted lighter weight and whatnot. That's cool. No, I didn't see that. A robot dog. Fireside. Make a pizza from scratch next time out. Well, it's not from scratch, but you'll probably enjoy the video on Thursday. McHappy Camper. How long is the longest I've stayed on a camp trip? Like, the longest trip that I've done is probably 4 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. How long was that trip? Or was that was long? That was almost 2 months, wasn't it?
California.
No.
It was probably about a month.
Month? Probably roughly a month, maybe, on the road. I feel like it was a little longer than that. Because we were in California on the boat for a week.
A week, yeah.
I think it was probably closer to 5 weeks. I don't know. So probably right around a month was the longest I've stayed on the trip. Tornado F5, you just won 75 grand. What's your address? If you did, man, congratulations. That is awesome. Paylone in the chat. Paylone's the one that did the tattoo on my leg. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. The wheels and the little lift on it definitely changed the look from Work Truck-esque. We were talking about tattoos earlier. I need to get back to your shop, man. Every time I see you post that you've got a day opening up, I'm like, shit, can I make a flight in time for that? There's never enough notice, but it's probably a good thing that you're busy. So yes, he is an amazing artist. All right, let's grab another package down here. We got a Amazon. Ooh, this one came on 420. See if that driver was up to no good. I don't smell anything on it.
Jenny says you should take Ted to Arizona with you and let him ride in the passenger seat.
Oh, God. Like, I suppose I could take Ted on the trip that I'm going on. Like, imagine getting, like, or somebody coming up to talk to you. I guess it'd be easy to explain off, but, like, you're just chilling there with your teddy bear in the truck, like, super creeping, you know? What is this? What are these things? a general purpose stove and a repair kit from Caveman Camping. A repair, I assume this is a repair kit. Oh, a leather repair kit. What was I talking about?
Repair kit for what?
It's a leather repair kit. There was something I feel like I was talking about recently about leather. All right, we've got a little, I guess it's a leather repair kit. I don't know which way is up. Okay. You got some threads in there. Got a couple like awls probably. You got finger condoms so you don't poke yourself. A tape. What was I talking about having a leather kit for? If somebody could remind me, I don't remember. We've got a leather repair kit. Man, I know there was a reason why he probably sent this to me, and I feel like I was talking about leather on something recently. Well, I appreciate the leather repair kit. What was I talking about? I don't remember either. I don't know, but I appreciate that. We've got another camping stove, I guess. I have a feeling this might be like a butane stove. Jacob Hamilton, more holes in your belt to carry more wood. I need a bigger belt. That was like that was taking up the whole width of my belt. Normally, I won't like even go through the clasp thing. Like if you go grab a bundle of sticks, you put your belt through and then you cinch it down all the way so that they don't all go falling out of there. But yeah, I couldn't make my belt any bigger. Caveman and his goose. I have assless chaps. I got motorcycle chaps. Haven't you guys watched any of the motorcycle videos? I think I danced in one with my chaps on, but obviously I have jeans underneath. Now I have worn those for the wife without any jeans underneath, so those are definitely assless chaps. All right, we've got what I guess is a new camp stove, a camp burner. Yeah, this looks like one of those butane ones. Yeah, that's what it's got to be. So you put a can of butane in here, and it like locks in. You like slide. Thought you had to slide something over. Oh yeah, this thing right here. Bam, and it locks it in there. And then that closes up, and you've got a burner here. These things kind of scare me, to be honest with you. Butane, I feel like, is scarier than propane. We'll give it a whirl. It's nice that it comes in a case like this. Can you store the butane in there? Can you store the butane in this thing with it plugged in? Oh, it's got a nice burner knob on there. We'll give that a whirl for sure. It's got to be butane. Oh, it says portable butane and liquid propane gas burner. So it came with, there's like a, no, don't store butane in it. Unlock it and they lay in there. Okay. There's a connector in here. I don't know if you can just run a butane or you must be able to put a hose out of the side of here and put a propane bottle on it or something. I can't really. Yeah, so you can attach this to any propane bottle too. Or you can put the little butane canisters in here. We'll definitely give this a whirl. Don't want to lose this. And you can do that for travel. Shazam. So go the other way. Maybe it has to go this way. There we go. Bam. So you can use, I think the propane, well, depending on how you hook it up, I don't know. You might have to have a propane with a knob on the top. So I don't think you can just use like one of the screw on. There was a little attachment. I don't think there's a pipe. No, there's nothing else in here. And then here there's a nozzle and like a cap. So it's like you would need to get a hose or something, unless, no, because that's got to screw on like this. So it's like you're just supposed to put your own hose on there. Yeah, you might need a regulator for the propane. I mean, there is a regulator on here, right there. But I feel like, well, that's probably got to control this too. I don't know. We'll have to try it and try not to blow ourselves up. Directions. Because you can't leave this attached. Well, I guess kind of. No, you wouldn't be able to. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't know what to do with this. Stick it back in the baggie. Did I lose the top or did I leave the top in here? Okay. Well, yeah, McHappy Camper instructions on all these things say not to use them in an enclosed space. You're not supposed to use the jet boil inside. You know, I do it all the time. Like people cook in their house with propane burners all the time. Like they're in campers, they're in everything. They just, I feel like it's one of those warnings that they put on something. One, for really, really stupid people, probably, but two, just to save their ass. So if something happens, like they said, oh, you know, it's clearly stated that you're not supposed to use this in the location you were using it, so we're not liable. It's probably got more to do with that than anything else. Anyways, I appreciate the stove. We'll give it a whirl. I wonder if I have a can of butane. We don't need to worry about it. We'll use it on an episode. We don't need to see if it works right now. What are you thinking you're gonna make me eat? Did anybody remember why he sent me this? What was I talking about with leather? Maybe it was the belt thing.
Is it a bug or jerky, or I need to
Stink
pick one
bug.
or the other? Okay.
A black scorpion. Or the jerky, but I feel like you got to pick one of these. The bugs are smaller.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, if you wash your face and brush your teeth and you're done, you can do the stink bug.
They're all gonna be nasty.
Probably.
He said, let my wife pick. She's going to be nicer to me than you guys are.
You remember that when you're complaining about how mean I am.
Well, you are mean too.
Right.
Test out the garage. I could. I've had mead before. It's been a while. There was something I was going to buy the other day that was mead, but you could only get it in like a 6-pack, and I didn't want to get a 6-pack of it, but I'll find some one of these days that's in just like a bottle or whatever. Honey mead. Yeah, I think that was what I was seeing actually. I'll eat anything. I feel like in a lot of areas, eating a scorpions is probably pretty normal. I don't know about stink bugs, but
Ask Jeremy if he's eaten one, a scorpion.
Jeremy, have you eaten a scorpion, Jeremy? Are you still in the chat? I would be surprised if he hasn't.
I don't know.
He seems adventurous enough. But I don't know if stink bugs are going to be on the menu in very many places. But there's a lot of places where like bugs are normal fare. Like you eat them all the time. The thing is, these aren't going to smell. They're like dehydrated and freeze dried. Caveman, there should be a caveman in a suit. There should be a P.O. box listed in the description. Woodbridge Primitive Park. I'll have to write that down. Clinton Lake. The knife, I don't have it in my pocket. The pocket knife that was sent to me, it's a Gerber or something. I don't remember the model of it, to be honest with you. I don't have the box down here. Gerber something. It's a Gerber flipper. Where it's got the twin lock on it. It's a really nice knife. That's all I've carried since I've got it, and it's probably the nice knife I have. I sliced my finger open the other day with it. It was cutting up vegetables, and I cut just the very tip of my thumb off. But it's good. It's a good knife. Mark Jones, you like the bison burgers? I was really hoping I could find better bison meat than that. And then I think I went to a different Hy-Vee and they had ground bison, so I could have made my own burgers instead of the frozen ones. But we'll try that again. I want to try more stuff with bison. I think it'd be good to get bison burger and do bison chili. I don't think I've had bison chili before. Have you? Maybe in a restaurant somewhere.
Maybe that thing that they do up in Humphrey, because they would make soups and stuff with that.
I had turtle soup up there. I don't know.
A couple times though.
You've eaten lots of bugs. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to be bad. Dose of trips, yeah, I've heard the term tie one on. "402 Ventures, you work at Omaha Steaks." Feel free to send all the meat you like. I don't know how that would work, though. P.O. box, the post office would probably have to call me if something showed up that was frozen. Would they notify me? I don't know. I wouldn't answer the phone would be the problem. I never answer the phone, folks. I don't answer the phone. Very, very rarely will I answer the phone. I don't like talking on the phone most of the time. I have to have probably tied one on, and then I'll talk to you on the phone for a while. Ground bison bachelor's casserole. Doesn't sound terrible. Why does the phrase mean to drink? You don't understand it. I don't know. I have no idea where it came from. But yeah, it's like drinking, you're tying one on. You're getting swifty. Bear meat, Pete Kellerman, bear meat is tasty, but I've also heard it's like nasty too because bears are typically like really wormy, aren't they? I've heard that
Oh.
bear meat can be dangerous. I mean, I'd try it if like I saw it butchered maybe and it was a clean bear, but I don't know. I can't say I've ever had it. Mr. Maddox 18, cook some Kendall Gray recipes. I watch a lot of his videos, and yeah, dude will literally eat anything that he finds in the woods. I need a dog. Did you hear that one? All right, we got this one and then 2 more packages. I think the last 2 are personal packages. This is from Caliche LLC out of Los Angeles, California. Oh, we got more ramen.
Beats bugs, right?
Oh, so this was the other ramen package. This is from the same person. It said he sent some of the carbonara. So it's carbonara, spicy. Well, it's not super spicy. It says spicy chicken ramen carbonara. You're probably gonna like that. Well, I don't think I've seen this available locally. We'll definitely give this a whirl. I am truly a fan of ramen noodles, y'all. 5 packs in here. Yeah, we'll give that a whirl. Carbonara with natural and artificial cheese flavor. That sounds really good. David Wright. Cheers, David. Thank you for the donation.
Well, carbonara is like bacon flavored, right?
Carbonara, I thought doesn't that mean cheese or something?
I thought it was bacon. Maybe.
Is carbonara bacon? What is carbonara? You're supposed to be my person that I can be like, hey, look this up. Carbonara is a pasta dish typical to the Lazio region of Italy. What is carbonara?
Somebody's saying bacon.
Is it bacon?
Bacon-based pasta dish.
Bacon-based pasta.
Somebody's saying something cheek meat. Jacob Hamilton.
Cheek meat?
Pork cheek meat.
Cow cheeks or pig cheeks? We eat walleye cheeks. Walleyes usually have a decent cheek that you can cut. You chop that thing right out of their face and you fry them up. They're like little fish tater chips. They're great. It says, I don't know. It's cheese. Is carbonara just Alfredo? I don't know. Anyways, we'll definitely give that a whirl. Like I said, I don't feel like I've ever seen this. I see these at our local places, and they usually have I think it's a black package, which it's like a spicy chicken, and they usually have like a spicy chicken and like a beef or something, really basic flavor. So maybe this is a new thing, but I almost want to try that tonight. Sounds tasty. Thank you for the ramen. Bacon can be substituted. Yeah, like purple gin shotgun. No. Cheese and egg sauce, maybe. That definitely doesn't taste like bacon, but it slaps, dude. Well, I imagine it's gonna taste great. Like, what should I put in there? Should you get some pre-cooked bacon? You could easily put pre-cooked bacon in there. pepper bacon on top, beef tongue. I had beef tongue when I was younger. Growing up, we had a freezer in the basement, and there was a beef tongue in there. That thing must have been in there for years. But dude, we'd have friends come over or whatever. We had an unfinished basement, so it was like our hangout area or whatever for a while. And people would come over, like I'd pull the tongue out of the freezer. It was gross looking. I'd try it though. Like I wouldn't have any problem trying that.
We have something gross like that in
I got that old gator head in the fridge. NC Proud, cheers. Thank you for the donation. No, it was like a freeze dried cow tongue, but I've heard it's actually pretty good. Blood sausage. I've never tried that. I've heard it's decent though. Like, I feel like maybe that's one of those, like, you need to eat it in the meal that it's meant to go with and not just on its own. But beef tongue tacos, is that what Laguna is? Lengua? I don't know. Cow tongue? I try, like, I don't know if I'd want to cook that myself the first time. Make it all like it's either going to be like raw or to just cut it wrong or something. Never had head cheese, but I think Travis was trying to get me to try some head cheese. He had it before. I think that's who it was. And he was like, you don't want to know what it is before you eat it because then you won't want it. But if you eat it and then you find out what it is, it's not that bad because it tastes good. I'd try it all. Navajo bologna? Is that tongue? Never heard it called that. Cow intestine? Tripe? I've never had that. That would be a little harder to try, I think. I've had Rocky Mountain oysters before. Yes, I've had those. Those aren't bad. Walleye cheeks are great. If you have beef tongue, you have to make out with it first. Not a fan of liver and onions, dude. Not a fan of that. Michelle Skelly, it's pork bits and jelly. Is that what it is? Head cheese? I've heard it looks nasty, but I've had brown schwager before. Antelope jerky does sound good. That does mean tongue. I read it right. Sam Seeger Testicle Festival vid. We could probably make that happen. I don't know when it is. It's not on
Father's Day weekend.
What?
It's always Father's Day.
Is that June? Middle of June? We could definitely do that. And I could maybe ask a favor and see if I can get in there and have like hang out with dude and just like eat a plate with him, interview him or something. We could definitely go to the Testicle Festival. Just like I gotta remember that. I should put it on my calendar. Something I've actually wanted to show you guys the last couple of years. So it would be the 15th and 16th, probably. I put that down on my calendar. Pickled pig's feet? I don't know, and I don't think so. What was the nasty stuff I ate out of the jars in the bar in South Dakota?
I don't know, but it looked disgusting.
Oh, it was like pickled gizzards or something.
But it was like an egg.
Well, I've had the eggs out of the bar jars. I think it was like pickled gizzards, I think. I don't remember. Yeah, I think they were gizzards. Standing around with the homies eating some balls, man. Sounds like a regular occurrence for us, you know. If you get a moose, what's the best thing to make out of it? I don't know. I've never had moose. Moose tacos sound pretty good though. I've never eaten like the chicken feet, like you can buy a whole chicken foot at the store. Like I've never even seen that stuff. Cow eyes would be hard. That would be really hard. All right, 2 more packages. get into this one. This one is fragile. All over it. This one's from Mike out of Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Arrow Brewer, thanks for the donation. Yeah, we had tornadoes on both sides of us. The one this way was 15 miles. And then this way was probably started like 20 miles away.
I mean, I don't know. The whole line went.
We had tornadoes all around our house. We got lucky. The missus saw one. She got a picture of one of the funnel clouds. I'm pretty sure the one you took a picture of was the one that took out the Granger. Is it Granger? Not Granger. Garner.
I don't know. They just were coming up and down out of the
There was multiple tornadoes.
Like, yeah.
Ashland, we did not get hit. All right, Mike from Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Something that's fragile. Hello, Quady. Here's some of my homemade candles for you and your wife to enjoy. Really enjoy the videos. Keep them coming. She's like, candles. She likes the candles. I got a box of candles. Check that out. Root beer. Smells like straight up root beer.
Don't go trying to eat that.
It smells good. Smells
or
good.
Drink it when it's full of liquid wax.
Pink apple punch. The smaller one. That smells great too. That smells really good. Pink apple punch. You guys can't see those over there. There's a few of them in here, dang. She's eyeballing me good over there. Blueberry muffin. These are all going to be great. Tobias, thank you. Appreciate the donation. We got to crack open another beer over here. Blueberries. These smell really good. I got a blueberry muffin. A big dog right here. Cinnamon stick. Yeah. Smells like Christmas. That smells good. And like really nice mason jars. Yeah, real mason jars. The beautiful part is when these get down to the bottom, we'll be able to use them, a little leftover wax, to make fire starters to take camping. So yeah. We might just have to maybe take one of these with us on that trip. Burn it in the spot. What is this? Chocolate fudge? That smells like chocolate.
I had a chocolate candle one time and I had it lit while you were gone. And you came home and you were so excited.
I did, yes.
I made a chocolate cake and then he told me that I was like a poser.
You didn't make the cake. Oh.
I was just teasing him, he said.
Michelle Skelly, appreciate the donation. We'll definitely shotgun a beer before the end here. Suppose I can crack another one open. I got 2 left in here. We'll shotgun one at the end. Probably after we eat some of this nonsense over here. All right, last candle. What is this one?
That was so heavy.
Yeah, this one was heavy. That's not even the one you were talking about. That's the other one. Fresh Rain. We've smelled a lot of this lately. I get it. This reminds me of something that was like... This reminds me of something from when I was a teenager. I'm sure you're going to want to smell all these. All right. Come over.
I'm sure you're just going to give me them all.
Yep. Lid's not all the way on that one. I think they all smell exactly like what they say they do, and they have a good smell. Like they're strong enough. I feel like. Thank you for the candles. It doesn't say who it was. Did I read that on here? Yeah. Mike out of Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Thank you. Oh yeah, it says right here, but I thought it was my name when he put it on there. Those smell really good. Mm-hmm. Tobias, thank you for the donation. Can you camp in your car in super haunted places in the USA? Like I'd have to find a place that was supposed to be really haunted where I could park. I mean, I could go camp by that house again, but I don't feel like that would be the best video. I don't know if there's any, like, I'd have to find somewhere like that. There's a park that I've showed you guys in a video last summer. But like, you're not going to get away with parking in there anywhere. There are places I'm sure heavily patrolled. They all smell fucking great. They smell great. You could sell those.
What sense you get for root beer?
Yeah, I don't know. They smell like straight up root beer. Mm-hmm. Like, Mike, if you're not selling candles, you can probably sell candles. I can't imagine you're not selling candles if you're doing that.
I mean, burning instructions and the Made in the USA sticker.
Yeah, but there's no branding.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's no brand on it.
Maybe at craft shows?
Maybe at craft shows, yeah.
It smells like blueberry muffins.
Yeah, dude, they smell great.
Yeah.
I got box junk on me. Go to the Clown Museum in Arizona? We have a clown doll museum here in Nebraska. I just haven't been to it yet.
Witch's Bridge in Grand Island? Never heard of it.
I've never heard of that either. Witches
off of I-80 is haunted, Jacob said.
There's Seven Sisters Road. Have you heard of that one? I think that one's just southeast of here, maybe somewhere. And supposedly it's like one of those places where your car will like roll uphill. That's it, right? Seven Sisters Road?
I don't know.
Go look that up.
What's in Stoll, Kansas?
I don't know.
It says I second going to Stoll, Kansas. Crybaby Bridge in Wichita.
So yeah, there's Seven Sisters Road in Nebraska, where according to local legend, 7 women were murdered in the 1900s. Since that time, the road is said to be haunted by the restless spirits. But like some of these, they're like it's a gravel road next to people's property. Like I don't really know if I get away with being able to park there. Like, but what were you saying that was Stoll, Kansas?
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody just said I second going there.
I'll just write that down. Well, there's
Baltimore, Maryland is just terrifying.
I've heard of that too. I've heard Baltimore can be pretty rough, man. Witches in Stoll, Kansas. It is haunted. Stoll.
What's the weirdest burrito I've watched him eat? He will put anything and everything in a burrito, so it's hard to say.
Literally any food you can eat on a plate, you can put it on a tortilla and wrap it up, and I will.
Who I could take or leave tortillas, or sometimes bread for that matter. But he will put anything on a tortilla. He'll put leftover lasagna on a tortilla.
Lasagna burritos?
Leftover spaghetti on a tortilla.
Spaghetti burritos are amazing.
Who needs to put that on a tortilla?
It's just it's the perfect food delivery method. It's like it holds your food. You can use it as a napkin.
Oh my God.
You can. and then you eat it, and it's done.
Jeez.
And then you have your chihuahua lick all the food off your fingers if you have one. You know.
Why do you need that when you're using the tortilla?
Well, when you get to the end, you usually got food in your hand, so you're like trying to lick it all off of your palm. But
you are a good
we and I didn't put that in the video because you can't film, I don't think. But we went to the Shining Hotel in Colorado. We took the tour of that. We talked. Maybe I showed a very little bit of it on a video. Probably did. But there was a video of the wife and I and the homie Kevin in Colorado, and we went and toured where The Shining was written, but like supposedly it's pretty haunted. It was filmed, yeah. Supposedly it's haunted. Blair Witch Project.
stink bug burrito.
Good.
There you go. You could roll it up in a tortilla with hot sauce. And
well, they said try it. Like, what are you? Is that
ramen,
what you want me to try? The stink bugs? Is that what you've called?
I guess.
All right, we got one more package, but we'll try some of these stink bugs, and we'll probably put some hot sauce on it just because I think it's gonna make it better. We'll try the green hot sauce on stink bugs. You gotta have to wait. The Stanley Hotel, yeah. Dan from upstate New York. Cheers, Dan. What's up? Random Adventures. Thanks for stopping in. You have tried Blair's Death Sauce? Maybe. I do feel like I need to like keep a list of all the sauces I've tried because some of them I've gone through and they're not in the fridge anymore. Like
over the years.
It'd be hard to go through all the videos, but hey Tony, kill Tony. Oh, that's what I thought you were saying. Do the Queen Mary? Can you sleep on that? A haunted asylum near Travis? That would be cool. I
don't know how I feel about haunted things.
Boo. Haunted asylum. Sheboygan? Mary Booth is close to the asylum. There was a place in Wisconsin that I wanted to go to. I think it was the last time I was there where like, and I've got it marked down. I can't remember the name of it, but it was, there was like a crazy shootout with like Al Capone and like the mob or something. You remember telling me about that? That looked like a good spot.
I do not.
Oh, Sherry just messaged me. You can stay on the Queen Mary. It's a hotel and they hold seances on it. You want to go do some? You want to do some creepy shit?
It's like playing with the Ouija board.
I would do that without hesitation. That sounds like a great time. That sounds like a great time to me. I'd try it. Pammy enjoyed the alien stealther. Say, I wish I could find more stuff like that around here. Like, there's a lot of places, but when you're going to stealth camp and you're trying to do something like that, it always helps to be familiar with where you're going. Instead of being like 2 states away, it's like, all right, I'm going to go try this. And then you get there and you just can't make it happen, you know? All right, last package. That's a larger one.
And then the stink bug.
And then the stink bug. All right, this is from Barry. He was in the chat. Hopefully you're still in the chat, Barry. Barry out of Florida. Did this say Fragile on it too? Maybe not. off my finger. Sounds like there's beer or something in here. Michelle, camp at Area 51. That would be rad. Thank you for the donation. I could probably get close to it. Like, I don't know if that's desert. I don't know if you can just park there and stay the night. That would be a cool trip, though, just in general.
Isn't that where you...
I was supposed to go down there on an airplane trip, but didn't make it. We got some cervezas in here. Oh, this is pirate water. This stuff is strong. I don't know if did I try it on a video or if I looked at it and just been like, that's gonna get me drunk. I don't know if I want to try that. It's 10%. So they're pirate water. It's like it's a drink. I can't remember if I've had one on a video or not. I don't know if that's what all three of these are. No. Here we've got a Hard Rock Hotel Long Island iced tea. Check that out. That looks good. That looks really good. That's also strong. Yeah, we got one more beer in here. There's a couple more things in the bottom of there. That's another Hard Rock. Hard Rock Hurricane. I haven't had a hurricane in a while. All right. I feel like I need to set this down. We got a big old dong of summer sausage. That'll definitely get eaten around here. Speak of the devil, we got tortillas. Yes.
Summer sausage and your tortillas.
Yes. Oop.
Somebody knows how to get to your heart.
We got Spam. There's supposed to be two of them in here. Got Spam Classic. We're going to have to make some Spam. We got lots of Spam. We're set for the apocalypse. Then we've got some ramen. Spicy miso. Hot and spicy chicken. Ooh, little Spam singles. Have you seen those available? So it's just like you get a little slice of Spam. If you need that. Feel like that's all that was in there, yeah.
That definitely looks like a meal that you would.
Yeah. This boy right here. Oh, for sure. Here's a little can of Pringles. We got all the snacks. Get me drunk and give me ramen and sausage. Ramen, sausage, and Spam. Like
I feel
cheddar
like
cheese
tonight
Pringles.
was the ramen night instead of the hot sauce night.
Yes, yes. Well, I mean, we did get plenty of hot sauce, and there's probably this might be hot sauce right here. What is this? Like a spicy ketchup? Yeah, Melinda's. Oh, it's the same brand as this. We've got Melinda's Ghost Pepper Ketchup. That looks good. It's probably going to be hot. I'm getting warm all of a sudden. Oh, it's some more Melinda's sauce, it looks like. Yeah, Melinda's. So this is a ghost pepper one. Oh, we've got some Star-Kissed tunas. We've had some of these on the. Oh, we got Yellowstone beef jerky. Everything is so tightly wrapped. Nothing was going to break. Some pre-packed tuna. These are always great to have in your camping gear. It's got like tuna, mayo, comes with little crackers. And then one more thing in here. Looks like another thing of some kind of ketchup. Spam with spam sauce. Is this spam sauce or something? Oh, I can't get it open. Oh, jalapeno ketchup. So we got some jalapeno ketchup. Focus camera. There we go. We'll give this stuff a whirl. Well, I appreciate it. Put this stuff back over yonder because now I got to eat a dang old bug. Well, thank you, Barry. Appreciate the drinks and the meats and all the spams, all the great camping food, yo. Instant regret. You're gonna send some of the best hot sauce you've ever had. It's homemade by yours truly. Cheers. Thank you for the donation. Your screen name makes me not want to try it though. All right, I'll put this stuff down here. Old summer sausage.
Jeremy said stink bug.
Stink bug. That sounds like a nickname you give somebody. What up, stink bug? That's like a weekend camping food right there. Or at least an overnight's for sure. All right, stink bugs. Stink bugs.
So you're getting all hot? You're getting
Probably
nervous?
I'm getting nervous. I'm getting all sweaty. I don't know what I'm going to do. All right.
We have seen not great things.
I've been to San Francisco and that's not happening, dude. Man, that does not sound like a very fun time. I've got a friend that lives there. Like I can go out and hang out and we can go check out some of the cool sites. Like I'm sure I could go out there anytime at this point, but I don't think I could sleep on the street in San Francisco. In fact, like I wouldn't even want to drive my truck around downtown. The downtown areas right now is like one, it's big, but you know, with people bipping and bopping and whatever and breaking into your car, like none of that sounds like a great time. Pirate water shotgun. One, they're warm, so no, but they're 10%. Like, I don't know if I could shotgun a tall boy that's 10% and not throw up. A garbanzo bean on your face? I feel like that's a bad joke. One of these days, they'll say it's the jalapeno sauce that did him in. It's jalapeno sauce got him to him, man. Bipping and bopping, yeah. Mark Jones, Robin Williams, and you took a stroll through San Francisco to a coffee shop. When was the last time we've been to San Francisco? We've been out there twice. Like we've stayed there for a couple of weeks. But it's probably been since like what, 2014, 2015? It's 2014. It's been a while. We stayed in San Francisco too. We walked all around there. We went to the.
We've been there 3 times.
3 times?
Yeah.
We've been there 3 times. And each time we stayed there for probably a week or close to it. But we went to Alcatraz. Dude, we went all over. We've walked all over. We've done a bunch of like the stair walks that have all the murals on them. We drove up and down the swirly street. The first couple of times we went out there, like the first time I think I rented a Camaro. I think we talked about this maybe in the last live stream. Rented a brand new Camaro for a couple of days and did burnouts all over. And then the next time we went back, I rented a brand new Mustang. We did burnouts all over. Went to some vineyards. Like, I've been to San Francisco. I wouldn't sleep on the street. Maybe in one of the really nice neighborhoods, but you're not going to get away with it. Maybe in your car. I don't know. We have a haunted hotel that used to. Where's that at, Micah? Now I'm just bullshitting because I don't want to eat this thing. Oh, do you guys want me to shotgun a beer? Oh. All right. We're gonna eat some stank. We're gonna eat a stank bug or two, and we're definitely gonna try it with the hot sauce. So we're gonna try with the green one because that's what you guys said earlier. I don't think they're salted. So we're going to try it with the Melinda's green sauce. We're going Melinda's green sauce and stink bugs. And I wish it would focus. There we go. Doesn't like to focus if I'm looking at the camera, but stink bug. So you guys see that? And the Melinda's sauce. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Building up to it. Oh, God. I know this is going to be easier than the hairy. It's got to be easier than the hairy tarantula. I have a feeling they're going to be the size of like a peanut M&M from what they feel like. Yeah. All right. They should be in another bag in there. Yeah. Oh, they're bigger than I thought, dude. They are way bigger than I thought. Shit. I'm only eating one of these things. Oh, God.
Disgusting.
Oh, shit. It's just protein. Yeah, I know. I would rather eat freeze-dried.
I think the question I'd be asking Jacob is what could possibly come next? Like,
I don't want anything else like this. This is enough. Yeah, like I don't want to just progressively get worse, I don't think. We're only eating one of these bastards. That is for damn sure. That is for damn sure. So there's a stink bug. It won't focus. There we go. There, that's the gross side right there with all his legs. Oh, God. I don't want to do this either. Oh, his legs are falling off. Smell it. You don't need to smell this. There ain't no smell to this. There's no smell to it. There's no smell to it. But I have started to sweat because like I feel like I'm starting to trip out over this. All right. Sky raisins. Spicy sky raisins.
It can't be worse than a tarantula.
No, it can't be worse than the tarantula. We're going to eat a stink bug, Chip. Hakuna Matata, yeah, for real. We're going to Hakuna Matata the shit out of this. All right. Nice little stank bug. A little bit of sweat on my finger. I'll do a little bit of hot sauce on his back. Ooh, a little bit of hot sauce right on its dome right there. There we go. Focus, camera. That ain't gonna help at all. There we go. It's in my teeth.
Oh,
Pete Kellerman's gonna eat the cobwebs off of his fan. It's like, I'll eat the cobwebs off my fan. Oh, I mean, it's not bad. I feel like the hot sauce definitely made it better. There's definitely like a little bit of a bitter taste, like a bitter zing, like a spicy zing. I don't think it's the sauce. Jacob, cheers, Jacob. Jesus, thank you for the donation. Thank you for the donation. Just for that.
oh
Number 2.
God.
Oh, I almost lost that one. Almost lost that one. All right. Tell Jacob, thank you. Thank you, and also I hate you at the same time. Oh, man. I almost threw that second one up. I almost lost it. I almost lost it. The hot sauce is good. The hot sauce is definitely good. I like green sauces on like eggs and like breakfast stuff, or fish. Green sauces is good on eggs and fish. We're gonna save the rest of these since it's in a resealable bag. Man, like the homie Calvin is supposed to go to the underappreciated survivors cruise that I was talking about earlier with the van. And he was talking about, since it's Cinco de Mayo, he's like, should I make tacos in the van while we're driving? But maybe we'll get Calvin on video trying some of this stuff. And because he said he'd eat the tarantula, or he said he'd eat the tarantula, but we got the scorpion. We'll have to try the scorpion at some point, Jacob. Why aren't you adventurous enough to eat this with me? Yo, David.
No.
Oh, man. Well, we tried the stink bugs, and I broke into a sweat before I even tried it. And it's not because I'm hot. I worked myself up over that one. Oh, man. Well, I appreciate everybody's donations tonight. Kicking the camera and all of the stuff that you guys have sent in. I'll get a license plate sent back to you because I've got to get on the road here within a few days, probably, out on this trip. And like I talked about a little bit earlier, we've got a good adventure coming up. I've got some fun sights to see. We're going to be on the road for a while. The goal is to build a new bed before we head on this trip. I'm burping up bug legs.
Gross.
The goal is to build a new bed, but like I said, I've been trying everything. I've been doing everything possible to just put that off and not do it because I don't know. I don't know why I'm just not looking forward to building a new bed. I don't know why I'm so against it. It's because the old one works. It needs to be bigger. But it works. So I'm like, I'm fine. I can just use this one.
Look how nice it's gonna be, though.
Yeah, it'll be so much nicer when I get it done.
Well,
That's what I
and
keep
to
telling
have
myself.
A cushier mattress.
The thicker
Not
mattress,
even
thicker and wider.
but thicker.
Yeah, it'll be
Those
nice.
are
So
broken down. They're 9 years old.
yeah, those other mats are 9 years old, so they're probably not as cushiony as they were. So we might have a video of doing that coming out sometime soon, but If not, we're just going to go on the trip and we'll do it when we get back. At least that's what I'll tell myself. But I appreciate everybody, like I said, and yeah, we've got a cool month of videos coming up, and we're gonna see some cool stuff, man. And we're gonna pet some dogs, and it's gonna be a good time. And I'm gonna get some sun on my tits in the pool, but I'll probably not show you guys that. I'll show you the pool and me in the pool, but I ain't gonna show you my tits. Let's take a piece of cardboard and make a black bar. Like, make like a censored bar to hang her out by the pool. That would be hilarious. All right, guys, I'm gonna shotgun a beer if you guys want to go up on a Tuesday with me. We'll shotgun one before we close this one out. I'll give you a couple minutes to maybe grab one if you would like to do that. Yeah, I love you guys, man. I love you guys. April was awesome. We got some good storms and stuff. We've got, like I said, we've got a storm video coming out Thursday. We've got more storms around here. That's why it's also been hard for me to build that bed, because every time I like want to do it, it's supposed to rain, and I'm like, well, I'd rather just go camp than do all that. And then my saw is stuck behind the van, so I got to move everything. And you can give yourself as many excuses as you want to. Like, if you're gonna give yourself excuses, you're gonna give yourself excuses. So sometimes you just have to shut the fuck up in your own brain and do it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? All right, let's do this. I'm getting all philosophical. Cheers. Shane Grant, Crown Rust Control, Crown with a K, Krown in Omaha. You'll find him. You can Google that. He's on Facebook, I think. He also started a YouTube channel. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out there. That's why it took so long. I didn't even barely open the top. I just cracked it. But that's enough for me. All right. Would you like to say anything, Lady Quady?
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Yeah. Love you guys. Love you guys. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Thanks for everybody supporting my stupidity. And we're going on 5 years at this point, right? Am I tripping? Yeah, it'll be 5 years in the August since I started uploading. July. 5 years in July. I feel like I should be like trying to put a compilation video together of all the cool stuff, but I don't know. Maybe I'll try doing that. We're going on 5 years, y'all. So I love you guys. And yeah, new video Thursday. Stay tuned for the next one, and I'll see you then.